rainforest, as we travel to rainforests and national parks around the world, offering a soothing break from the stressors of urban life. A Happy Listening project has become a wonderful opportunity to explore the benefits of forest bathing through personal practice and research. So today, I wish to share this gentle and accessible practice so you too can integrate it into your life and reap the benefits. So let's start with the basics. What is forest bathing? Shinrin yoku or is the Japanese practice that translates to forest bathing or taking in the forest atmosphere. It involves a slow, mindful immersion in nature, engaging all five senses to foster a deeper connection to the natural world. Unlike, unlike hiking or exercising in nature, forest bathing is about letting go of specific goals or objectives and simply being present in nature. This practice helps us release stress, quiets the mind, and allows nature to act as a healer. It's a way for us to recharge and to rejuvenate. Forest bathing isn't about physical exertion, it's about gentle, intentional engagement with the environment around us. So, why is forest bathing important and why does it matter right now? The concept biophilia might help us explain why natural environments feels restorative to us. Us humans have a biological need to connect with nature because of the millions of years that we have spent immersed in it. We needed to be acutely attuned to nature in order to survive. And even now we can feel how nature helps reset our nervous system. Yet our modern lives usually pulls us away from nature and often at the expense of our mental health and our well-being in general. We spend more time indoors, staring at screens, kind of like we are today, and being exposed to high levels of noise that affect our nervous system. We can take a look at some of the statistics to better understand the situation that we're in right now. A national survey from 2011 found that Canadians spent an astonishing 88% of their time indoors. A 2014 survey revealed that out of 2,000 Canadians, 90% said it was easier to stay indoors and 25% felt no motivation to leave the city. Research also shows that city dwellers are 21% more likely to develop an anxiety disorder and 39% more likely to experience a mood disorder than those living in rural areas or in closer connection with nature. And by 2050, it is expected that 75% of the world's population will live in urban areas. So it's really important that we become more intentional about the way that we are integrating nature into our lives. The statistics that I have just shared, they underscore the increasing distance between humans and nature. And it's a disconnect that has been linked to higher levels of stress, anxiety, and pain. Forest bathing helps bridge this gap, allowing us to experience the mental and physical healing benefits of the natural world. So forest bathing is more than just a pleasant experience. It offers a variety of measurable health benefits. Firstly, stress reduction. Forest bathing lowers cortisol levels and slows heart rate and blood pressure, relieving stress and fostering a state of relaxation. It enhances the immune function. The forest air contains phytoncides, which are natural oils released by trees and which help boost the immune system by increasing the activity of natural killer cells. It supports pain relief. Studies have shown that immersion in nature can lower pain perception. For those managing chronic pain, this gentle practice is an accessible way to provide a calming atmosphere that can ease discomfort. It also improves our mood. Forest bathing has been shown to reduce symptoms of depression and anxiety, lifting our moods and promoting a sense of calm. And it can even have an impact on our sleep. Exposure to natural light and scents can help regulate our sleeping patterns, promoting more restful and restorative sleep. It also helps reduce blood sugar levels and even increase anti-cancer protein production. And this has all been measured scientifically, so it's really encouraging. So as I mentioned before, forest bathing really is a multisensory experience. So each sense plays a crucial role in unlocking the restorative benefits of nature. Hearing, natural silence, which literally is like the absence of human-made noise, has been called one of the most endangered resources on the planet. Natural silence provides us with the opportunity to listen to the sounds of nature and benefit from its calming effects. Listening to birdsong, bird chatter, the wind rustling the leaves, and flowing water helps quiet mental chatter, reducing anxiety. It's been scientifically proven that nature sounds also stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system, supporting relaxation and emotional regulation. This is particularly significant for people who are managing pain, as listening to these sounds has been shown to reduce the cortisol levels and ease tension, bringing relief and mental calm. Observing greenery also feels very reassuring to us in a very primitive level. Where there is green, there is water, and where there is water, there is food. When the world around us contains plenty of greenery, we can relax because we know we will be fed. The Japanese word komorebi refers to the phenomenon of sunlight filtering through the leaves of the trees, creating this beautiful interplay of light and shadow. Observing the play of light and shadow can be a calming, grounding experience that brings us into the present moment and inspires joy. Likewise, observing natural patterns or fractals, like leaves, bark textures, or the branches of trees in the crown of the trees, they can reduce stress by as much as 60% and lower blood pressure. Visual engagement also improves concentration and mood, promoting relaxation and helping to lower pain levels. Of all of our senses, our sense of smell is the most primal and has the most direct effect on our minds and bodies. A smell can trigger an immediate response and have an effect that lasts long after it's gone. One of the most powerful elements of Shinrin-yoku is inhaling the fragrance that trees release, the phytoncides that we talked about earlier. These carry all the healing power of the forest. So breathing in the phytoncides strengthens our immune system by increasing the NK cell activity, and the scents from the soil and plants can have very calming effects that can reduce pain-related stress. Additionally, touching natural textures like tree barks or soft moss can help ground us and helps reduce cortisol levels. Physical connection through touch also deepens our sense of belonging and lowers stress. Grounding or earthing is a therapeutic technique that focuses on realigning your electrical energy by reconnecting to the earth. Grounding connects us to the earth's natural electric charge, which can help reduce inflammation and improve pain symptoms. And last but not least, there's taste. Taste builds a connection with the land and promotes mindfulness around what we consume. If it's safe and possible, tasting an edible plant in the forest, if you know what you're eating, if you can recognize the plant, or bringing a seasonal fruit or vegetable to eat during your walk can promote a sense of connection and attunement to the natural cycles. So by engaging each one of these senses, we allow the forest to become a place of healing and mindfulness. So now I would like to take you on a 15-minute virtual forest walk. If you have, I strongly recommend wearing some headphones because we have a binaural sound that has been recorded on location. And I would like to encourage you to also grab pen and paper if you can, so you can take notes along the way. So, oops, sorry. So as we engage in this forest walk, I would like to invite you to activate all of your senses. Pay close attention to what you see and what you hear in the virtual forest walk. I know we won't be able to directly benefit from touch, smell, or taste, but I would like to ask you to invite your imagination and use your embodied memory of the last time that you were immersed in nature to activate your sense of smell, touch, and taste. As you do this, I would like you to consider what you notice about your mind, your body, and soul. Notice what elements catch your attention, what qualities about them speak to you, and how do they make you feel. And by writing or sketching, take note of the elements that catch your attention, the qualities you appreciate about them, and the feelings that they evoke in you. And I will, as we go along in our forest walk, I will be sending out on the chat some some prompts, some mindfulness prompts for us to be engaging our senses as we walk together. So I am going to share the video. So sit comfortably. If you can, place your feet on the ground and just relax. Welcome back. Sorry, I couldn't find my unmute button. I hope you enjoyed this virtual walk across Stanley Park. And before I leave, I wanted to leave you with some tips for the next time that you want to engage in a forest walk in person in real life. So when you're ready to experience forest bathing in an outdoor setting, here are some simple steps that you can follow or that can guide your practice. Find a natural space. Choose a forest, a park, or any green space where you can immerse yourself in nature. It should also be a space that does not have a lot of human-made noise. Stanley Park was very challenging to record in because we have constant airplanes overflying the park. Um, but there are lots of other places where you can immerse yourself a lot, a lot more deeply in the sounds of nature. Um, Leave technology behind, so disconnect from your phone and digital distractions so you can focus fully on the experience. Move slowly and mindfully. Walk without a specific destination and allow yourself to wander and explore without haste. Even sit down if you can and just listening to the sounds of nature and breathe in the smell of the forest. Focus on your breath. Inhale deeply and exhale. And just this will help you arrive in the present moment and will help regulate your system and become more attuned to what's happening around you. Engage your senses. Make time to notice the details around you. Look, listen, smell, touch, and taste. And focus on being present. Allow your mind to let go of thoughts and focus on the experience, observing your body's responses to the environment. And for those of us who might not have easy access to a forest, here are some ways that you can bring elements of the forest indoors. Fill your house with plants. Indoor plants can improve the air quality, they oxygenate your environment, they reduce stress, and they bring a touch of nature into your home, offering a calming visual and tactile engagement. Nature sounds. Play recorded forest sounds like the ones in the Happy Listening Project, uh, which can stimulate the auditory effects of nature, helping reduce stress and anxiety, which is particularly helpful for those of us experiencing pain. Use essential oils. Scents like pine, cedar, and eucalyptus, they mimic forest aromas, which have been shown to improve the immune function and reduce stress. Eat local seasonal foods. Eating foods that are in season in your region also reconnects you with the local environment and promotes mindfulness around the natural cycles of life. Consider a grounding mat or walking barefoot in the forest, at home, at the beach. Grounding mats and walking barefoot is going to allow you to reconnect with the energy of the earth. And the grounding mats mimic the Earth's natural electrical charge. So that mat might help reduce inflammation and improve pain symptoms. And reset your body clock to forest time. Try aligning your sleep and wake patterns with natural light cycles to regulate your circadian rhythm. This can improve the sleep quality, which is essential for those managing chronic pain. So, thank you very much for joining me. I hope you'll consider incorporating forest bathing into your wellness routine as a tool for mindfulness and pain relief. I encourage you to explore forest bathing in any way that is best for you. Now, whether that's visiting a nearby park, bringing the elements of the forest indoors, taking a virtual nature walk like the one we did today, or listening to the Happy Listening Project. So if you wish to stay connected with us, you can scan the QR code and that will take you to our link tree where you will find different platforms to listen to the podcast and also our Instagram and our email address if you want to stay in touch. Thank you so much.